Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We are in the middle of a war with England, the very first war with England, and they declared it on us due to a historical event that triggered. And so far we have done our duty to re-siege all of the French lands, although we haven't, actually taken them for ourselves yet. That'll happen when the war comes to a close. Although we're not going to be able to actually get all of these provinces because of the way that the war was declared. So we were just fighting England, and Castile was up here, and they were trying to help. We sort of have this land. We sieged down this little bit of land here in Meath. I believe this is Meath, and we're using that as a way to get onto the British Isles here. So we do have troops up here in the English Isles, the British Isles, and we engaged with England a few times, and unfortunately, it did not go our way. Some bad rolls, some other tricky things happened. It did not go our way. This looks like it's warning. Yep, okay, so we're going to have to reinforce our troops. So we got to wait for our troops to kind of get healthy again. We do have the manpower. We can actually take a look and see how is England doing on the manpower. England has very little manpower. We have 25,000 manpower. They have more troops than us, though, because we lost the battles. Although technically we do have Castile. We have 10,000 Castilian troops here, and they just need to get replenished as well. So we just need to hold for a while. We just need to hold, and maybe even if Castile's smart, maybe they'll actually bring up some troops. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this so that they attach here. But what we're going to do is our troops need to we just need a little bit of time here. Let's make sure that we don't have lazy diplomats. What do we do with our diplomats? We have 2 lazy diplomats over here, it's telling us. Apparently England is... Like Navarre, I don't understand why Navarre is just like going ham with its ships. Like Navarre is a tiny country. I'm surprised they even have 8 light ships. I don't know where that's coming from. They're about to get trounced by 4 heavies and 3 lights. What we need Castile to get their ships out and about, moving and grooving as well. So things are going to be looking good. We just need to figure out what are we doing with our diplomats. Oh. Nice. So the Papal State, even though we're rivaled with their ally, the Papal State will accept our alliance, and I think we are going to want to do that. We're a little bit over our diplomatic relations right now just because we are getting military access through Ulster, so that we can get our troops over here and such. Okay. Apparently we have lost a military advisor. This could be okay, but not really what we need at the moment. We kind of need someone, I don't know. We're losing a lot of money. Maybe we'll just leave it empty, but that's tricky. That's tricky because some of these military advisors are very good. They give you abilities that help your troop, like 5% discipline or 10% morale of armies is very, very strong. We literally cannot afford these guys. That would be too much of a negative penalty here. We're losing money right now, but we're in war. It's to be expected. We're almost to the point actually where we can actually upgrade our technology, and that's going to give us a huge edge because we could do that way faster than England, because England's skill, look at their skill. This isn't their total skill. This is just the skill of their leader. A 0-0-0-0. Henry VI is not a very intelligent person. Okay, so it's going to take them a while to get their technologies. We're about to get a military technology, so we should be good to go on that. That should give us an edge when we fight England again. You can invest in a new technology. Exactly. It literally just ticked. We're going to hit this as quickly as humanly possible. Notice we have corruption. Corruption is increasing the cost of the technology. That's okay. It's corruption. We're rooting it out. We're taking it, getting rid of it. Okay. So we are the first in the world, I believe, to get the military technology, and that's what this is telling us here. That's why we have some innovation built up. So now we have additional land morale and military tactics. That's going to make us even stronger. We just need that morale to kick in. Now we're looking good. What would be really awesome is if we could get a better leader here. What we could do is we could send this guy, kick him out. We can boot him out of the court. And that'll give us a randomly, that'll just assign a new person next month. It won't assign, sorry, we won't be paying them. We won't hire them to be the actual military advisor, but that'll put someone else in that guy's place where we can maybe hire someone else that gives us a better benefit. What we need is Castile to attach. We need, so we're hitting this on our armies here to try to encourage Castile to attach to our army so that we can control the Castilian troops, because, yeah, Castile's not really helping us much here. And we also need Castile's heavy ships to get out of there and start doing something. You're not trying to do an amphibious assault, are you? I think at this point, an amphibious assault would be a huge mistake. We have 11,000. We have a lot of troops here that are our allies' troops defending our lands. It would be a mistake. Castile, do not do that. Attach. Castile doesn't care. Castile thinks they're too good to attach. We're still waiting for our troops to get healthy. There's too many. No, we can't encourage Castile. Castile's going to get trapped over here and lose the few troops that they have. Yep. What are you... Come on, Castile. What are you doing? There's 20,000 English soldiers there. Get out of there. Get out of there, Castile. We're not going to support you. Not this time. Not this. Look at this. All the siege. Look at this. What are they doing? Oh, good job, Castile. Good job. There go your troops. I don't know why they're not attaching. Goodbye. And they're gone. They literally, none of them survived. Literally none of those 6,000 men survived. Castile just sent them to their death. Good job. Butter up, Switzerland. They're doing a good job. Again, we're just kind of waiting. Let's speed up the rate of the game here and just make sure that England doesn't try anything sneaky down here. Castile's trying something sneaky down here. Okay, good. The Castilian ships are out and about. They're moving and grooving. Good. Our troops are not completely reinforced. We need 6,000 more troops. We're reinforcing about 15,000 a month. So in about 5 months, we'll be fully ready to go here with 2 different armies. I believe all of our troops are up in the English area right now. So what we can do is... Okay. Okay. Let's start moving. What? We have military access 1 second, we don't the next? Come on, what's going on? What's going on, Scotland? Okay, we are now moving across. We have 2 different groups of troops here. Not only that, but I believe, yeah, we got 14,000 here because they're intercepting the Castilian invasion, which is not very intelligent. So let's get John Barrow with the units here, or with the siege power. Get him here, sieging this down. Now we actually have a solid 38,000 troops up here. Okay. We don't need this many troops sieging. We can actually grab the cavalry and just send them back so that we don't have to pay that attrition. Although, actually, I just remembered something. So when we're on these provinces, we're looting the province. While we're just sitting here, we're actually making money. We're looting the wealth that's in this province. And cavalry are really, really good at looting the province, so we'll just keep them there. So who's our other ally? No, we lost Provence as an ally. Provence is not our ally. Let's build a spy network. And heck, we could build one. Yeah, we'll just build it in Burgundy. We'll leave one diplomat ready to go in case So let's play around with this. Let's see. England's at low enthusiasm. They don't want to be in the war at all anyways. How are we doing on the war goal? It says we can earn 7 more points by achieving the war goal. We've already achieved the war goal, but I mean, it's going to continually tick up for 7 more percent. 7 more percent. England, what is going on here? How much money do you have? So this is where we ask for their money. They have a lot of cash. A lot of cash. So we're probably going to, and we can take war reps, which basically gives us 10% of their income they have to pay to us. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take all their money to try to cripple them as much as possible. And then we might take like a single piece of land across the way here just to get a foothold. Get a foothold. Like I don't know what's going on with the AI. I don't know. I've never seen the AI make so many like ridiculous decisions where they just literally just throw away they just throw away troops like that. Usually they're much more sensible about it. What we could do is we could actually get our ships over here and try to siege and try to what's going on here, England? Woods. How many do we need if we hit detach for siege? So this button right here, detach, siege. So this will detach the amount of troops that we need to siege to continue to siege the province. So it says we need 6,000 troops to siege this province, which means we don't need all the others that are sitting here. Heck, let's grab 10,000 troops here. Bring them over here. Group this up. Attack into this. Why not? Oh, we can't. Right, we cannot. And it also says we're getting a little bit of attrition here because the supply limit is actually only 19. Yeah, I was going to say we should take that. Okay. Now I'm kind of like being a goofball here. Now they know that we can attack. We couldn't actually push into them because how it's all set up. Let's actually go sort of hunting here. So we're pushing for the forts. Except for what we want to do is we want John Bro or Jean Bro, whatever, sieging the fort down because that's going to be more efficient. We don't need these ships doing this anymore. But we need to be careful that we don't just... Okay. The Renaissance. Okay, so the Renaissance have started. And what this means is this is an institution that sort of works as a way to block our ability to advance our technologies. Like, these are ideas, these are philosophical ideas that our country needs to embrace. We haven't actually hit this tab before, but it's hidden inside the technology tab. So we can look at the institutions. The Renaissance has started. Looks like it has popped up in Venice. Nice. So this has started. And it'll spread from here throughout. But as long as we don't embrace this, we're going to get a modifier for our technology, a negative modifier on our technology. So eventually we need to embrace this before we can really advance our tech. There's sort of roadblocks for our technology. So as time goes on, we're going to be trying to make sure that our nation's keeping up with the times, so to speak. Oh, are you seriously going to do this, England? I was going to say, are they going to just go and try to siege back their land? Let's see what we can do here. Now, if we can capture this 8 stack, that's going to be amazing. We're kind of playing footsies with them right now. Oh, yep, I was going to say, I think we got this 11,000 here if we can grab them. Oh, I like it. I like it. Actually, you know what? I like this right here. So we will be the defender here because we own this province. I believe that's how it works. No, because it's not a fort. It's not a fort. I'm torn here. I'm a little torn here. Are they just going to go right into us? Yes, they are. I mean, that's going to be an easy, easy victory. And the nice thing is our 24 stack is still healthy. The last jousting tournament. Okay. So we're kind of moving out of this age, right? The Middle Ages or the Dark Ages, right? This idea of knights and jousting and stuff is sort of kind of going out of style. We can sort of put on a show one last time, increase our a morale of armies. This could actually be a really, right now specifically, this could be a really big deal. But we're going to lose 30 splendor. Interesting. We're trying to work towards some of these items here. You know what? I think we are going to do this because that's actually a really big boon to our military, and we happen to be in a war where that's gonna play a part. So we're chasing right now. These troops are retreated troops. We're chasing. We got another event here. So here's the funny thing. Remember how we were talking about unrest? Our country is so stable. Look at this. -10 unrest. -10 unrest in this province. Paris, -10. So we don't really care about a few years, 5 years of additional unrest. We don't want to lose the prestige. And this is saying because our leader is a scholar, we actually could alternately just lose 5 administrative, which usually is a very low penalty. Like, this is nothing. 5 administrative power, that's nothing. But it turns out, based on the situation that we're in, the sort of stability situation that we're in right now, this national unrest, not a big deal whatsoever. So here we're chasing with our armies. Oh, I was gonna say, did they make it? We can't catch them here. Okay, stuff's going on. I didn't read that. That's okay. There's a difference between pop-ups. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? There's a difference between a pop-up and an event, right? Pop-ups are just telling you something's happening. Events are something like a story-driven thing. Okay, so we need to lower the speed. That's what's going on. I'm getting a little tripped up here because of the speed issue. So we can look here and we can see these are 2 different groups of troops. One's going to be landing here on the 12th and one's going to be landing here on the 9th. If we check and see, we'll make it here on the 12th. There won't be a battle. We'll just barely miss them. If we go here, though, here's what's going to happen. They're going to back off. Now we can attack them. They're locked in. They can't make it, and we're going to engage them. So we literally just debated the AI pretty dang hard right there, and now we're getting an incredibly favorable battle. And those troops are donezo. In fact, I think, yep, we stacked wipe them. We wiped them. That basically means that their troops were not even able to retreat. They got defeated so badly, they literally just completely disbanded. So England is literally getting trounced right now. That's the gist of this whole story, is despite Castile playing incredibly suboptimally, they're getting wrecked. So we're taking the forts, right? We're prioritizing the forts because the forts mean everything. The forts mean everything. In fact, England is down to... It says England has 18 or 19,000 troops. Where are they? Because there's... Oh, they're all here. Okay, okay. We got to be careful here. We're kind of pausing and pausing. We want to see, where is England going to go afterwards? Where is England going to go afterwards? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. They're backing up. They're all backing up. Okay, so when this one army gets locked, we can engage and we can maybe bait one of them to back off. There we go. That's locked. Or wait a second. Are they both locked? Uh-oh. Well, they're both going. Okay, here we go. We get them to kind of split like they did a second ago. So what we want to do right here is there's two groups of troops. One's going over to here, but they're both going the same way, right? I'm not even sure how they're connected there. It looks like these provinces are barely connected. So we can look here and say one of them's going to get there on the 20th. They're going to get here on the 20th, and one's going to get there on the 23rd. So we want to time this so that we get there on the 24th. Oh, we're just barely too slow. Can we bait them to back off? Yeah, okay. They can't do anything. They're stuck. Now they're going together. We could engage them here. But I think if we let them continue onwards... First... They're on September 3rd. They're locked in. This is a good fight. Wait, what? How'd they sneak through? Let's just chase. We have no manpower, by the way. So we have... England has no manpower, we have no manpower. We're kind of just fighting with what we have at the moment. And also we got Castile down here finally doing something now that we've paved the way for them. Yeah, technically they sieged that, but here's the thing. Now their little AI brains are getting confused, and we're gonna fight them because one's going this way and one's going this way. Now it would have been nice to engage the one without a leader, but we're so much more powerful at this point that it's fine. No! Oh wait, what? Didn't it say a military leader has died? No, okay. No, our military leaders are still looking good. Unless it was telling us that England's has died. Okay, we need them to lock in here, and then we just need to attack them into this province. See, they're locked. Now we're going to attack. This little symbol here says that there will be a battle here. There will be a battle here. And they're all gone. So England has no more troops. No more troops. They have 1,000 troops. I don't know where they are, but they have pretty much nothing. So what we can do is we can now kind of do like a carpet sieging, right? And carpet siege all these little provinces here. I'm just splitting off detached siege. And like say, okay, one go there. Exit them. Now bring them all back. But this one So we're taking all the army. We're telling them all to go to York. We're removing one of them from the list here. And then we're saying, no, actually stay here. But this guy didn't get the memo. Right? So he's now still going to York. He's still going to York. Where are you guys going? Okay. So we're just selecting all these provinces. We're just carpet sieging them at this point. And we can just send, the rest of them down here or something to do something. This isn't a very good engagement because we have too many cavalry, but because it's just one troop, it's not going to be much of a fight. Plus it looks like Castile is going to try and help us, so. Okay, there is a call for peace at this point. We need to take London. Once we take London... Wait a second. So England's fighting with a bunch of its transports. Oh, no, go. No, they caught us. Are you kidding me, England? Wow, they snuck in there just in time. We made a mistake. We didn't pause the game for a split second and they got us. We could lose ships here. Again, England, this is a pretty powerful little group of ships. So, where are Castile's ships? Way down here. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Castile. Thanks. We just need to retreat as soon as we can, which this will tell us up here that we can retreat February 10th. Wow, they took out one of our heavies. That is insane. That is insane. They took out one of our heavy ships. You'd think that like they would have killed the transport or something, but no, they took out the heavy. They took out both of our heavies. Yep. Do not fight the English fleet. Do not fight the English fleet. That was actually devastating. So that was bad. Shift click and we can grab all these troops at once. What we need to do is we're going to need to so they're trying to form an army with mercenaries. They don't have any manpower, what they have is mercenaries, so they're going to try to form up. But this is costing them a ton of money. Like a metric ton of money. That unfortunately they will no longer have to give us when we win the war, but... Yeah, this is costing them buku money. Yeah, once we get England, it's gonna be nice and easy here. Or once we get London, sorry. But what's going on is we are getting war exhaustion. Because we've been in this war for so long, everybody's just getting upset. People are getting upset. We have national arrest modifiers. Tons of bad modifiers here. We even, like, our ability to siege is even decreased. So the longer the war goes on, the less, like, people are just not enthusiastic about this anymore. But here's the funny thing. Look at this. England's at 20 war exhaustion. They are, like... They are tapped out here. They are so done with this war, it's not even funny. This is in grasslands, so this is going to be a nice, easy battle. No advantages to the defender, it's just an even fight. Except for the fact that we have way more troops. Okay, at this point, I think we're done fighting them. We just need to take London. There's London. Okay. So we basically have a 100% war score here. We full sieged them. These little provinces don't matter because, again, they're not forts. They're not forts. So, let's finish the war here. And then I think it's actually going to be time to end the episode. So let's look at this. Have a free diplomat. Okay, what can we do? What can we do here? It's not that they necessarily have... They still have a bunch of money. Part of this is because it's not just... There's a way that this is calculated. They'll actually go into debt to pay this price. Wait, France will get 443 of this. What the heck? Castile hasn't done it. They're 39% war contribution? Are you freaking kidding me? It's saying they've contributed 39%? No way. No way. They haven't sieged... Oh my gosh. Switzerland gets 7% because they sieged that. Bravo. Bravo, Switzerland. So sometimes the game just isn't. So unfortunately, we're only going to get 400 of this. But if we get the war reps, we will be the one that gets the war reps. What we need to do, though... Okay. We need to take this stuff when it's a reconquest war. We're not getting that sweet 25% aggressive expansion. We're getting 100% aggressive expansion by taking these pieces of the land. As you can see down here, this value is going way up. In fact, let's just pretend. Let's clear everything. Grab a bunch of stuff here. Grab this. 75% aggressive expansion. In fact, Burgundy would actually go, like, try to form a coalition against us. Okay, that's what this is. Like, people, this will be a huge negative modifier on all of these neighbors, and what you can have is you can have all these little countries grouping up together to come and eat you, bite you. So we could just do this and get all of our land back. That'd be kind of cool, but we can do this much, much cheaper. Plus, we're paying 200 diplomatic power to do this because, again, this is not the war goal. This is not the war goal. The war goal, unfortunately, was actually, you know, England's idea. So we're not really going to get a good deal on any of this stuff. We'll get a better deal on provinces if we declare the war with a good CB. That's why the CBs are so important. Why the CBs are so important. So what I'm thinking we want to do, though, as cheesy as it is, we could take something like Kent. Okay? That would be right next to London. And we could basically just set our, like, we could prepare for war by shuttling troops over here to Kent or Sussex. And we could actually just get ready to just go right into London and just sort of sneak attack them, right? We could prepare for a sneak attack by doing this. I'm kind of liking this right here. I'm kind of liking this. We just grab this, we take a ton of their money. We could even humiliate them, which gives us a bunch of benefits here. I'm torn. The only problem with this is if we humiliate them. Here's the problem. The truce, the more we take in war, the bigger this number is, the peace offer value. The bigger this is, the larger the truce will be. Here it's saying this deal will establish a truce until 12 of March, 1465. That'll be a 14-year truce. But if we take off the humiliate, now it's only going to be a 10-year truce. So it's only four extra years for doing this. We might do this because, remember, we actually have a goal to humiliate a rival here. And England is our rival. We might actually just do it this way. Now I'm kind of wondering, do we take 2 provinces? No one's really going to care. We're going to have so much time to burn this off. This value that everybody, like, people will care that we're taking this land, right? This is the value, the amount that they'll care. It's saying that no one's really going to think that, no one's going to think that we're so much of a baddie that they need to form a coalition against us. This will warn us here if there's going to be a coalition against us for doing this. So it's not that high of a number. And for the next 15 years, this will be burning off. This will be burning off. So I think, honestly, I'm liking this right here. Of course, this actually is going to be longer than a 15 year. This is going to be, yeah, literally a 15-year war to do this at this point. And I'm just thinking, okay, what are we going to be doing? The Papal State has literally annexed. Oh no. This is the word. This is what we want. We want this positioning here. We want this foothold on the English Isle, so that we can sneak attack them in the future. We're crippling their economy. They're going to be paying us 10% of their income every month, which is going to be a good amount of money for us. That's going to slow them down a bit. We still get to declare war and take our land back on the cheap in the future. So I think this is what we're going to do now, though. Okay. So we have declared ended the war. Unfortunately, it looks like Provence doesn't even exist anymore. While that was going on, Brittany declared on Anjou. Papal State declared over here and took this land, and then Burgundy took this piece of land. So Provence is literally not in the game. They're literally not in the game. I wanted to ally the Papal State, but now the problem is, now they own land that we really, really want. We want this land. This is pretty rich land down here. All right, everybody, so let's end the episode there. We have ended the war with England. Now we need to see, our economy is in a bad shape. Everything, our country actually right now is not nearly as stable as it was. We got hostile regions up here, right? We can look at this and see these are English culture. These people, look at this unrest. We now have unrest to deal with. So we are going to be sort of trying to, and we need to build up our manpower. We have a truce with England. And we need to think about who else are we going to be attacking? What else are we going to be doing while we wait to go back to war with England? We're probably going to have the game at a pretty high speed too while we wait for all these things. And there's a bunch of flags up here that we need to look at too. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Go ahead and comment down below. I promise I will read every single comment. I think that's going to be perfectly feasible. Feel free to like if you like, dislike if you don't. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. Relevant links down below. Thanks, everybody.